How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here, and we're on episode 10 of Firefly, which is called War Stories. I believe this is my, good friend Seska says one of her favourite episodes, I believe. For those who don't know who she is, go and subscribe to her, and if you haven't subscribed to her, why not? She's an awesome person. But in all seriousness, yes, she hasn't really spoiled anything for me. She's just said what her favourite episodes are and her character. This is one of her favourite episodes, so I hope I don't, piss her off if I say this is a bad episode or whatever. No, in all seriousness, I'm sure this is going to be great, because Firefly has just been superb all throughout, especially the last episode, of course. We had that, decision-making from Jane, of course, but it still wasn't enough for him. He initially was going to screw over the Tams, and that wasn't really going to resonate well with Mal, was it? So Mal nearly, dropped him. Like, he nearly had him float out into the space and into the air, should I say. And I wouldn't have blamed him, to be fair, because, like I said, this is Mal. This is who Mal is. So, and the fact that Jane, nearly put everyone at risk, nearly put his family at risk was, crossing the line in his eyes. So, hopefully in these next, because there's a handful of episodes left, as well as the movie, of course, but still. So hopefully in these next episodes, Jane has some kind of reality check or something and is like, I don't know, beating himself up about it, because he made a really, he did regret it, of course. He did have a change of heart, but, there's gonna be a calling for him to, I guess, think more clearly and, think, a bit more rationally rather than, doing what's best for him. So, yeah, there's got to be that decision. But yes, with that said, it's War Stories. I'm really looking forward to this, especially if this is one of my friend's favourite episodes. So with that said, let's go.
His meals, speak on every subject, then tie him up and hold him over the volcano's edge. And on that day, you will finally meet the man.
What if you don't live near
Oh, wow.
I expect he was being poetical.
Sadistic crap,
yeah, just
legitimized by Florida.
feed the life out of him.
Yes, I'd forgotten you're moonlighting as a criminal mastermind now. Got your next.
It was only a one-off, Shepard. Come on, he was doing
God, I'm
well
thinking
for his
about growing a
river,
big
okay?
black mustache. I'm a traditionalist.
Just go like this.
Oh, please.
Oh.
So, now we are past the...
I knew your creepy ass would return.
Scheme
of the world might be Serenity.
No, it's not.
Ship.
No, it's not. Just back away from that.
Oh, this is exciting news.
But I thought you hate being interrupted. No.
Bring him here to me.
Kaylee, River. Oh my goodness.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Oh my god, I love her. I love Kaylee.
I can get used to being rich.
It's Jane being so generous with this cut that confuses and frightens me.
It's the fear, isn't it?
So we have
He's trying to make up.
And you didn't argue the point or even give it another thought.
I gave, honey.
And then came the lying to me about it, which for me is sort of the highlight of this.
Didn't want to hurt his feelings?
Is there any way I'm going to get out of this with honor and dignity?
You're pretty much down to ritual suicide,
Cuddles,
lammy
please.
toes.
I didn't want to upset you.
See?
What did you think of it?
So he must have pitched something and, yeah.
Call the local MDs. Forget the fence, go straight to the source. Better prices, and we know the drugs get to the right people.
Sounds like a...
Captain
okay.
thinks it'll...
And I know it'll go away. The sun grows dark and chaos has come again. It's fluid. What am I?
Oh, wow.
You are my beautiful sister.
Oh, I love these two.
I threw up on your bed.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yep.
Talking about.
Definitely my sister.
It's not a he. Okay. He was a bodyguard, I guess.
Oh my.
I just love it.
Gosh, I knew she took female clients. I just...
She's beautiful.
So...
So go.
Oh, he dead. Niska. Oh.
Now I'm learning about scary.
I just love... I love the fact that Wash is involved because I just love his character.
The right to put her in a dangerous situation like this. I didn't.
Oh. But she volunteered, didn't she?
No, but she would have been. Okay. I mean, I'm the one that she swore to love, honor, and obey.
Listen, she swore to obey?
Well, no. Not. But that's just my point. She obeys. She obeys you. There's obeying going on right under my nose.
I do.
Look, Zoe and I have a history.
Name what?
She married you!
Oh, no. Saved by the bell. Because we were going to have a little... Well, we can't have a tussle, but still. Ah, no.
Then at least she'd be over it. Oh, you want me to sleep with her? Would that make you feel better? Am I?
This guy's just listening.
For her too.
Screw
you. Get in line.
What? Get in line. Niska's just the audience here. Like, he's listening
Wash.
to their
Like
little issues.
Wash! Wash! Listen, first thing when you get back. Listen to me!
Oh, wow.
First thing when we get back, I'm gonna...
Unless he's just trying to rile them up.
They were so much to you.
Yes.
And to
Just
me,
because she has
they
a
are
heart.
worth more.
Ugh.
I think this is not enough. Not enough for two. But sufficient perhaps for one.
Oh my god. Now... Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Just cut.
You were going to ask me to choose, right?
Yeah, just,
Do you want to finish?
just surprise him. I just love how she just jumps quickly to Wash. But then again, that's love. Something that this guy doesn't have.
You should have some small refund.
Oh! What the shit?
No, where are we?
You crazy bastard. I just love that though, so there was like...
gonna get days.
Oh, Wash. Go on, Wash, be a hero. I was gonna say, I just love the fact that Mal did, use that aggression. It was more than, just entertainment. It was distractive methods.
Thank God you're safe.
What happened?
Take a look. How bad is it?
I'm fine.
Where's Mal?
Niska wouldn't let him go.
Is he alive?
For now. Take that to the infirmary, put it on ice.
We're gonna have to reattach it or something.
Let us see if we can meet the real you.
This is too much. Why is this guy not dead?
Things to say about killing?
Quite specific. It is, however, somewhat fuzzier on the subject of kneecaps.
Oh.
If you're looking for me to tuck you out of it.
Go on, Shepard.
What?
May as well. You may as well. You may as well get in on the Suicide Squad.
Yep.
Oh my
Good.
god, I just love it. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Mr. Reynolds.
No. Stop it.
Died?
Understand me?
Oh, Shepard! Wow.
Okay then.
Shepard's just a badass. Awesome. Oh, Lord.
Victor!
Oh, no. Oh, Mal. Badass. Go on, beat the shit out of him. Let's see who you truly are.
Running so much is crawling away. You want to meet the real me?
Yes. Someone protect Kaylee. Someone protect Kaylee. think she's a bit cautious, isn't she? Like, because she's an innocent. She's an innocent bundle of joy, and come on, Kaylee, come on.
Can't look, can't look.
Oh shit! Oh shit! She used it. She used her mind. She knew. Can't look, but you can know where they are. Go River! Badass!
No power in the verse can stop me.
That could be sinister, but I fucking dig it, River.
Jane. There's something the captain has to do for himself.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Just like, I do really need help, guys. Okay, I think you've shot him enough. Oh, gee. Oh. Well, that was, a pretty sight.
It's a difficult mission, but you and I...
He's
have
not
to get it
serious. He's not that serious.
I understand. We have no choice.
Jay's just
Take me,
walking
sir.
in like,
Take
what
me
the...
hard.
You know, something about that is just downright unsettling.
Yeah, you can say, Wash is... Yeah, there we go.
We'll be in our bunk.
Wash, take the van. I'm sure he wasn't going to, like, but... It's that test.
Oh, hey, free soup.
So yeah, that was really fun. I really enjoyed that, especially the theme of, you know, showing the real people, like showing the real you, of course. I mean, that was a torture tool, of course, with the Xiao Yu thing. But yeah, it was just really, really great stuff, and I just loved it, especially, you know, how Wash got a great focus in this episode, of course, and how he felt that, bit of worry with, you know, how Zoe looks up to Mal, and, you know, they, you know, exchange stories and that, and they never get that, you know, he never gets that opportunity, to exchange stories and all of that, but he got that opportunity today because the real him came out, and the him that Zoe could look up to was out there when, you know, it might have been a bit strategical in a sense, you know, like Zoe, okay, let's see what, you know, who, like, I mean, I don't think she thought this, but in a sense, she might have as well, like, let's see, who the real Wash is by, you know, picking him rather than Mal, of course, who she does look up to, of course. But I think it's all due to the fact that she does love him anyways, like, I mean, yeah, she does look up to Mal, but her heart lies to Wash. So, to Zoe, there's no, like, worries. They just share, like, Zoe shares stories with Mal because of the fact that, you know, she can respect Mal and his, you know, courage and all that. But, you know, Wash, I don't think has got it quite there yet, but in this episode he did, and I really loved that, because like I said, this episode brought out the real people, I guess. Shepard as well, of course, with his, like, there was that discussion, oh, isn't the Bible, you know, a bit touchy with, you know, no killing and that, and he was like, well, kneecaps are okay. Jane, you know, he mustered up the courage, even though he knew this was a suicide mission, he said, screw it, let's go. Even River as well, like, I guess, you know, that can be, the real her as well. Like, she is dangerous. Like, she is dangerous when, you know, under a distressing situation. That was her first kill, I think, as well. Yeah, I think it was. No, I'm trying to think, was it? I think it was. I don't know, but it did bring out the real her, like the scary shift in her. Even Katie, and I think that plays in how, you know, she was all joyful and childish at the beginning of that, and then she evolved so much into something scarier in the end of the episode. That is the real River, and that is something you want to be concerned about. So. Yeah, it's interesting how conflict makes you feel like that, but I think the main focus was with Wash and how he went back to save Mal, of course, and how he respected how Mal operated, because not only, you know, did he basically go in like Mal, Like he was thinking himself in Mal's shoes, I guess, in this case. So like he wants to go back and aid and like help him, save him and all that. But not just that, but he respected the idea that, you know, he, kept him calm, well, it wasn't exactly calm, of course, talking about, the wife and how he was letting out that frustration, of course. But it was better than, you know, screaming in agony, wasn't it? So yeah, it was really, really great. But no, I just really loved that. And like I said, I'm glad that we got a bit of Wash exposure because, I thought that was really, really, you know, needed in a sense. And I really enjoyed how Wash was presented, that, you know, fear of, you know, Zoe favoring Mal because of how much of a hero, how heroic he really is, I guess, and how they are able to exchange those stories and have those fond memories, whereas Wash doesn't really, because you have to think, if Wash could do the same, then he wouldn't have brought this argument up. So he, you know, feels small compared to Mal. I mean, he doesn't mind the fact that he's the captain of the ship, of course, but he feels like with what Mal and Zoe has done on their little adventures, he feels small. So I really, really enjoyed that. Niska as well coming back. I had a feeling he would come back. I said in episode, well, I know I said it in my rewatch, but I also said it in my, reaction before it got, that, I have a feeling he's going to come back. He seems like a creepy son of a bitch who will not let this go, and he didn't let it go. And he's still alive, it seems, by Mal's coming. Going back to the real, like showing the real you, I've noticed as well how the real Mal seems to be a bit more dangerous. We know Mal is a hard character and that, and he doesn't really take any prisoners. Like, he will come out with brutal honesty, and he's not really... What's funny, though, is he's only jolly, I guess, and he's, I guess, humorous in a sense, more when he's under a distressing situation. And I think that's, you know, to keep the spirits up. Like, don't panic, you know, everything will be fine, just keep our spirits up and all that. But normally he is a bit of a harsh character, and he, you know, has that tendency to rub people off the wrong way, I guess. He even said it. You want to look at the real me? He was bloodlust. He was ready to, you know, get rid of Niska and all that. And I mean, understandably so. The dick needs to, you know, just pop off. Well, he did, and he's still surviving in that. And he even regretted about killing Niska. But to be fair, I think Niska's an exception, considering the fact that he's a torturing, psychotic son of a bitch that, you know, has no he doesn't respect anything but himself and his business and that reputation, and reputation to him. But you know, it even goes back to Jane. He was ready to end him, literally, considering the fact that, you know, he, you know, betrayed his trust. So it was really, really scary, wasn't it? Like, discovering the real Mal, I guess. But yeah, that was, it was great seeing Niska return. Like I said, I knew he was going to return, but, lo and behold, he did. So, but he's still out there as well. So, I'm wondering, I mean, there's like a bunch of episodes left, so I'm wondering if Niska's an untold story, or like, maybe he's told in some EU stuff or whatever. So, I'm not sure if he's going to come back on TV, but, he's still out there and he still needs to be taken care of. But yeah, it was pretty epic as well. Especially, you know, Mal, I guess, testing out Wash as well at the end, continuing that, you know, real you thing. When he was like trying to make good on his promise and that, but he wasn't gonna do it. He was just only, you know, testing the waters out. And, Wash stood up, and it was really, really Jane, I just love it. Like, Jane was like, what the hell did I walk into? No, it was just a fantastic episode. I really, really loved this episode so much. The Inara scenes were really, really fun as well, like how everyone was like, invested, like, hi. But no, it was just a really, really great episode with Niska's return. Wash's character becoming, really, really investing in this episode, especially with how, harmed, I guess, he was with Mal and Zoe's adventures. But you know, it was just a really, really fantastic episode, and like I said, great to see the real Wash come out, and, you know, there was quite a few actually gruesome scenes. The ear lobbing, of course, the death of Niska's guard, the torture guard thing, yeah. Mal even died, of course, but it was brought back, so that was really, really, interesting to see. It was just a really, really gruesome episode, but that's what happens when you bring out the real, them, I guess. No, it was just really, really great, especially, you know, Wash's heroism. Now he's got a story, I guess, to, you know, reflect on, but I think he will want a couple of more stories to reflect on with Zoe, before he decides to retire and, you know, chill and have fun. So, no, but it was just really, really great to see that, you know, a bit of development for Wash, and a Wash-focused episode. Really, really fun stuff. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this episode so much. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!